This is Vaygrim's chance. Welcome to Life in the Buffer.
Quartz glass in the system.
I was just using it in the refined storage system.
Oh yeah.
I just kind of sucked it all down. Sorry, I gotta make some more. Oh, we're actually getting low on nether quartz. Oh no, we've got some. Oh, that's aesthetic. Yeah. Oh, we need to get our resource system pumped back up again. We are smelting alloys. There we go. Get that cooking. Yeah, unfortunately, we're getting kind of low on quartz.
Well, let's see.
That comes from the gravel side, right?
Well, we don't have any other chunks. Let's see. Options.
So, Effect, have you been streaming on Beam yet? Is that part of your Restream.io yet, or are you strictly Twitch? Sorry, Twitch or YouTube? I can't remember.
He's YouTube, or was. I don't know.
He's a tuber.
He's a tuber.
He's not a tuba.
I was waiting for that reference.
A few just Beam streams. So you haven't tried restreaming to Beam yet. When you stream on Beam, it's just Beam. Just want to do that. Want to do that. All right. Well, that's running, but we're just not getting very much nether quartz.
Well, we shouldn't have any loaded chunks. And yet, somehow, things are staying loaded after we log off.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I might need to do a little bit of admin diagnostics with that. Probably. To see, get in after, well, after the stream, of course, but after the fact and see how many chunks are loaded and where they are. Yeah, you know, Effect was just saying that it's kind of scary to start over when like going from YouTube or wherever, to Twitch or Hitbox, wherever you're at, and starting up on Beam. And test. Yeah, I've actually heard that many times from people that come over to Beam and like it here. I mean, they kind of like the people here, or maybe they like, you know, being able to be, you know, more interactive or whatever it is that Beam kind of does a little bit better. But then, you know, it's like, well, I've got 180,000 followers on Twitch right now, and I can't really leave them behind. Yeah, that is, I hear that a lot.
Oh yeah.
And it does take some time to get everything restarted, in a sense.
See, if you've already got a pretty good, sizable community on a different streaming source, and you come over to Beam, people can come over. You just got to tell them where you are.
Yeah, well, that's certainly part of it. And you know, the honest truth is that those 180,000 followers that you've got, they're not actually viewers. You know, it's somebody that had stopped by your stream or maybe watched it for a while, but chances are pretty good that they actually haven't popped by in a while. And so,
then when you make the switch, that's when you find out who's actually watching.
Who's actually watching? Yeah, exactly. But those numbers do mean, you know what? I actually have a problem with this because those numbers to me, I mean, that kind of becomes the metric for people. You know, I've got 18,000 followers or whatever, but I guess I'm more concerned about who, not who clicked follow a year ago or whatever, but how many people do you actually pull in? during your streams, right? And that's actually, I think, a better metric for your audience, not how many people have visited once, because that's really all that followers thing is. It's almost like an odometer. It's counting viewers as they come through your stream, and maybe you see them again, and maybe you don't. Okay. But it is scary because people do add some I don't know, credibility to that number. And
well, the way YouTube works, the higher number, the more they're going to promote you.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing here at Beam is that other services use that metric, and that is one of their metrics, and that's just kind of the way it is. And I can argue till I'm blue in the face as to whether or not that metric actually means anything or not, because that's kind of actually part of what I do as a business analyst, is talk about what metrics mean things and don't. But regardless, that's what they use as a metric. But here at Beam, they don't really use it so much. It's really much more about how many people do you consistently pull into your stream, and who are you really? I mean, are you somebody that does it regularly, that's on a schedule? Can you regularly keep a reasonably sized audience? Are you producing a quality product? And yes, that's subjective, but I think that's maybe one reason or one way that they keep the community flavor the way that they have. And again, I'm not saying that one is bad or better than others, but that's just each service does it different, and there are ramifications of that. There's a result for running their business that way. Effect says, I hate the numbers thing. I wish I didn't see it at all. I just want to hang out. Yeah, I know. Well, and see, that's the thing, is that if and it sounds like I'm pushing Beam, but that's it for me too. And even though I don't pull a huge audience. I mean, 3 is pretty typical for me on a Tuesday night, and maybe I'll get 6 or 8 or something. That's about it. But it's really more about hanging out and being interactive with your chat room, and the same thing when I'm viewing a stream is I want to be able to, when something happens on the screen, I want to be able to type something in chat and it still be pertinent when the streamer actually sees it. And you can't do that when there's 15-30 seconds of delay. It's too much of a delay, and you can't really be interactive. And that's one thing that Beam does really well.
Yeah, Beam has a really nice delay system.
Oh yes, it does.
Yeah, and that's cool if you want that interactivity in your stream. If you don't care about interactivity and you're literally just producing a show, then that doesn't really matter. What you want are the numbers, right? And so that's where the other services come in. And so it just really depends on how you want to run your show and what it is you're looking for, right?
See, all I do is produce videos on YouTube, but I still want people to leave comments. That way I know if they're actually watching.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All I get is complaints.
Sort your chests, Ferg. For crying out loud, sort your chests.
No, I got one guy that's just constantly, like the quality. It's like, I've done everything I can. I have no idea how to fix it.
Yeah.
It's like, well.
Buddy, keep on complaining.
Yeah, right. Greater C says, I wish Sparks had more use, or that the Beam applications were easier for normal users to make. Yeah, it's getting there. It's really still pretty early. But yes, I agree on both points wholeheartedly. I would actually love to see it where the interactivity was actually more a part of the streamer's show. Right now with the soundboard, you can kind of do some funny things, and sometimes even with the when the interactive buttons are controlling Minecraft, oftentimes it's really nothing more than just a way to troll the streamer, where you spawn a creeper, or you make a creeper noise and make them jump or whatever. But yeah, well, that's the thing, Greater. So you can do more than just make soundboards of it. That's what a lot of people do, because it's easy. It's an easy target, and quite honestly, Beam management wants to see those boards out there, and a soundboard is an easy thing to do. And so that's why one reason why you typically only see soundboards. But there's some other people that are doing some crazy things. I mean, I saw a guy the other day, and I can't remember his online name, but he had his viewers. He has 2 robots, these little robots that run around his room, and you can control the robots the 2 robots separately. And he's got like balloons, and you can make the robots run into the balloons and poke things and that sort of thing. And is it a part of the stream? Well, no, kind of, but it's something that your viewers can do in the stream.
That actually sounds kind of interesting. It's
kind of fun, especially if you're a techie kind of person, to see that working. Greater C says, okay, this is the first time you looked in that direction for me, and I just saw the toilet. There it is. Yeah. Pride and joy, as if Fergcraft didn't see enough of that at work. He had to build one here.
Oh, that's funny. We're not going to talk about my work.
Yeah, no, this wants to stay a happy place. So what I was saying about the interactive board is that I would like to see it become a part of the stream, to where you're almost like partnered up with your streamers and doing some sort of cooperative kind of thing using that interactive board. That would be kind of cool, I think. Oh, yeah. And not just a way to sort of troll the streamer. So yeah, so if you look in here, you can see them. That one probably doesn't count because he's probably a cyber mob, but they tend to kind of like swirl down the drain. And these guys are. Oh, there he goes. Watch, see how they kind of swirl. Can you see that, Courtesy? They swirl as they go down the drain.
Okay.
Zing! So it just all makes sense. We've got these little mobs swirling down the toilet bowl here. Whee! There they go, swirl. Anyway, yeah. So this is
we're easily amused here.
We are easily amused. But it'll get there with Beam, where the interactivity is put to a higher use than just soundboards. Not that soundboards can't be fun. Especially if you're watching somebody who is, doing something competitively and he makes a good move and you hit the applause button, or vice versa, right? Where you maybe trigger the wah, 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 wah when something really bad happens. And that's kind of fun to be able to do that. I'd like to make a board, do a viewer-controlled draft in this one game I play. Viewer-controlled draft? What do you mean, Greater C? Hey, Dark Preacher, which grid are you using? The one on the left or one on the right?
Currently the one on the right.
Okay, I'll use one on the left then.
Crucible.
Making some more power conduits. Let's see if I can figure out how to make a draft. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, in fact, when I watched one of your streams, I knew for sure that you had to get one of those soundboards for your viewers. I could totally see that working. And also, some people do the chance blocks as well, where people can spin their sparks on chance blocks, and you open up the chance blocks either during your stream, or I think that when Craig Plays does it, no, Saffram. A lot of times Saffram waits until the end before he opens up his chance blocks, because whatever you just did during your stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, chance blocks are pretty common kind of thing. Okay, I bet if I put one conduit here, or one power light, in the middle here. Power. We should have power over here somewhere. Oh, here it is. New head up.
Yay! I earned an achievement.
What did you? I missed
Hot topic. I made some furnaces.
Birdcraft has just earned the achievement Hot Topic. Yay!
Yay! I did a thing.
Achievements. Somebody call his mama.
That poor woman.
Oh, your sense of humor, you crack me up, buddy. I forgot to put these over here. There you go. I was not inverted. Okay, so the game is called Feria. It's a CCG? What is a CCG?
Collectible card game.
Collectible card game. Thank you very much, Shark Preacher.
He's smarter than the rest of us.
Draft a deck and play a limited
Well,
run.
somebody has to be.
Yeah, we're very glad for that.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Indeed, you do.
I resemble pretty strongly, too. Oh, see, I love these. See this powered light? There's one. Oh, let me get rid of this torch here. Are there any torches around anywhere? It's just one powered light lights up this whole area. Oh, actually, this torch. Oh, here we go. Here's a dark corner. All right. Okay, so maybe I need 2 electric lights. Yeah, it's because of this right here. Maybe I could just cheat and put 1 torch back here. Cheetor!
What do you know?
Okay.
Is that like a happy little tree? We're gonna put this happy little tree. Nobody will know it's there but us.
Nope, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make a point of it. I'm going to eliminate all torches on this platform.
Well, good luck with that.
Even though it's very impractical.
Well,
boop, boop. But it's not like we're low on resources. So that's the thing. I get stuck trying to do things as absolutely efficiently as possible. And I get a little obsessed with it, I guess.
Just a smidge.
All right, there we go. I just did it. It's not efficient at all, but it works. And I've achieved the goal of not having any torches over here at all on this whole platform now.
Hooray.
So great to see that, Faria, you're collecting, you've got your cards, but the game is actually, it's actually a computer game though. You just, you've got your online deck, is that what it is? Whoa, tree farm.
Okay.
And I've got these, are those my factory painted? Those are painted. Oh, this didn't need to be painted. Oh, which is painted? There's facade. Find the facade. All right. There, a little facade here.
Facade here, facade there, everywhere,
Yeah.
facade.
Facade this. There we go.
Bye.
Alrighty. Oh, there's one more torch. This must be like a dark spot up here.
Oh, right.
Yes. Oh, and I'm going to do with these. I'm gonna have to just put torches up here. I don't see any way around putting torches up here. Oh, we've got some 7s over here too, though. I need to move this light over, I guess.
Oh.
What's that? What are you ohing about?
It's ruining my building.
What? I ruined nothing.
Not you.
Oh, okay.
Preacher's thingamajigger.
Huh? What?
Your tree farm, it keeps stealing my blocks.
Well, stop putting blocks where it can get a hold of them.
Simple solution, I must admit.
Trying to make this all match.
If you don't want it to eat the blocks, stop feeding it. It's that simple.
It's ruining my pretties. You should feel ashamed. Shame.
I feel no shame.
Boop. Let's see if that fixed it. There we go. No dark spots here. No dark spots here. All right. Oh, there's one right over there. Dang, nabbit. Right here. Right here. Hey, Ferg, are you planning on filling in this like as a wall, or are you going to leave this open?
I'm going to fill it in eventually. But
you are?
We
okay.
could put torches there for temporary.
That's fine. All right. I wasn't going to bother trying to light it then if you were just going to fill it in.
Well, we might as well put a torch there temporary.
Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine.
There's
a torch here too. Does that affect anything? Nope. Okay. There's a torch here. All right. Still,
I just have to move it.
Covered.
One black. One black.
What are you moving?
I'm gonna move the thing one black.
The thing? What? This? The builder?
Yeah. I just
Why do you need to move it
back? Because it's eating my blacks. Like,
don't move
this part right here is one block off.
That's funny.
Don't
one
move
block
it.
over.
Don't move it.
Can't you just change the size of the shield that it makes here?
Well, that's what I wasn't actually gonna move the thing. I was just gonna move where it mines.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's not what you said. But that may be what you meant.
If I remember how.
All right, so we get that covered with light, and I think I got this platform covered with light. Let's check that out. Look at all those green numbers. Not a red one to be seen anywhere. Although I do see some torches, though. Curse you, torches!
How do I change the offset? God. Oh, don't I gotta pull it out?
I was gonna make some more of those, but never mind.
Which one do I have to change?
Hit it with a hammer. Hit it with the hammer, Ferg. Just hit it with a hammer.
Offset.
All right, so we're gonna need a light over here somewhere. Got some sevens over here. Or we can put some more heads down. That'll keep them from spawning.
There you go, Preacher. I just moved your miner one block.
You just moved that shield over?
Yep, I just moved the shield over one block.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. So I can make my pretties.
Oh, turn the preview on. Let me look.
That's what I was doing. I've already done it. What? What the heck just happened?
Were you standing on top of where you're placing your blocks right now?
Yeah.
Oops. You broke it.
Okay, you must have been hanging partway off.
Yeah, and it started attacking me.
Attacked by your own creation.
Yeah, the tree farm tried to eat Ferg.
I'm not tasty.
That's what I've heard.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my. I do that rather well.
Tribute to George Takei right there.
Okay. So, making...
Oh, that's right. The Enderman head follows you.
I thought it only followed me.
Let's see here. Step.
Alright, that's gone. That's gone. Alright. Okay. Got that all lit up.
Really? That.
You know, I wonder. I was just thinking back on the Beam stuff. I wonder if there's any like Beam, like a workshop kind of thing, or like a streaming workshop where they sort of walk you through. You know, take somebody who's done it before and maybe has set something up and sort of walk you through how to set it up. I know that if you actually look at the website for the Beam Interactive API, they do kind of walk you through it step by step. I was reading through it and it seemed easy enough, but oftentimes things do seem easy when you first do them. But that could be kind of a cool idea. I wonder if they've done that, where they've had somebody who's done it before, sort of a pro kind of a guy, and maybe one of the programmers, to just walk through how to do it and what you can do with it, and that way you could actually see someone doing it. That could be kind of cool.
Okay.
All right, so I got this over here. I'm going to get rid of these torches. Bloop, bloop. That one there. This one over here. Yeah, now if I take a look, oh, we got a hot spot here. Let's go over there. So it's just this one spot over here.
All right. I just keep falling off the edge.
That sounds like a bad hobby to have. Maybe it's time to think about getting a new hobby.
I like to live adventurously.
That's really dark. That's a 5 there. Oh, there's a 7 there. I'm just going to need to put a second light over here. I can sit here and tinker with this all day.
Everybody needs a hobby.
Touche, my friend. Touche. All right, I'm going to go make some more powered lights, I guess. You know what? Oh, you know what? I'm not hearing any music. I just realized all of a sudden. There we go. I turned it off to do the little Life in the Buffer intro, and I forgot to turn it back on again. Bad streamer. Bad streamer.
No scoop for you.
Yeah, that right there is why I don't pull in the big crowds. No music. Actually, that's probably a little loud. Turn that down a little bit.
Well, guys, it's about this time.
No. You just got here, Ferg. You can't leave now.
Can and will. Not by choice.
Man.
Let's see.
What? I've gotten more building done. We're making more.
Yeah, you did.
Piece.
Well, what is it you've been working on? Well, I saw you working up here over by the tree farm. Oh, wow. What do you got going over there? I just noticed all those pylons, those poles you've got going up in the sky. What do you do with that? Oh, you have to encase the tree that grows up there too, don't you? Oh, that's what it is.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right. Well, that's cool. What kind of block is that has the braided pattern to it?
It's a Celtic block. Like when you select it, it looks just plain like that.
Like this here?
Like this one that I put up.
When you select it, it looks like that. But when you place it, it looks like that.
Yep.
Oh, nice. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, because, I liked it. I didn't realize it made quite that pattern. But...
Yeah, no, it looks great. I think it looks pretty cool.
Yes.
All right, well, thanks for beautifying.
More beautifications.
More beautification, yeah.
I have a skill set.
You got something, that's for sure.
Hey, I've had all my shots.
What? Dark Preacher, what are you doing over here? Dude, you are on fire. No, really, you are on fire.
Oh, I'm not.
What is all this?
This is lava production.
Oh, what do we need lava for?
To make obsidian.
And we need obsidian for...
Making things like pumps, ender tanks.
Oh, okay. All right.
Pretty glass for me.
Dark iron.
Yeah.
Or dark steel, I mean.
Gotcha.
You know, wither-proof obsidian.
Ah, yes. Hint, hint. Right.
I mean, we got to work towards something.
Gotcha. Well, I like that idea of setting up a dimension. Maybe we could set up a dimension and go exploring one episode and see what happens.
There we go. Then.
Oh, did we lose Ferg? Oh, did he say goodbye? He said he was leaving. I didn't ever hear him say goodbye. Bye, Ferg.
I think he said bye.
Oh, all right.